Hi, this is Carol A. Clark,
And Greg Kendall.
and we're bringing you Weekend Preview with Clark and Kendall, and this is sponsored by FYILA, which we have a button on the Los Alamos Daily Post website where if you click on it, it'll take you to an expanded calendar. So we're going to kick off today with...
We just got word, we just got a tweet, a breaking news tweet from the Atomic Heritage Foundation that the legislation for the Manhattan National Park is being introduced into the Senate and this week, and at the federal level, and in a couple weeks they're going to introduce it in the House. So it looks like the Manhattan National Park is moving forward. So cross your fingers, everyone, that they pass it, and then we have a national park right here in Los Alamos.
We'll have a few more details on the Los Alamos Daily Post website a little bit later this evening.
That's right.
So coming up this Friday, tomorrow, at 7 p.m. at Ashley Pond is the Police Experience. It's a tribute to the British rock ska band from... and then there's going to be a Relay for Life concert as well there, and Relay for Life activities.
Now I heard that the police are this band is very good, and the lead singer really does sound like Sting.
I'll be
so
darned.
This is going to be a good concert. I'm looking forward to it.
And since we're speaking about the Gordon's concert, next Friday, not tomorrow, the following Friday,
The
June
22nd.
22nd, we have some exciting news. Gordon's concert is going to be sponsored by, it's Los Alamos Daily Post Day.
That's us.
And we're going to all be out there in force, all the volunteers that are helping us, and it's going to be real exciting, and we'd love to have everybody come out so that we can welcome you to the concert.
That's right. And it's a country blues band for our sponsored event. Next is the Relay for Life events. The Relay for Life starts on Friday evening and goes to Saturday morning at Ashley Pond. Starting at 5 p.m. there's a free survivor dinner. Then there's a survivor kickoff lap at 6:15, and then the relay teams will go around the pond all night long. Now I've done this before, and it's literally all night long. The music is going to be from Gordon's Summer Concert Series from 7 to 10. That's the Police Experience. Then there's going to be food and fun and games all evening on Friday. There's going to be a luminaria lighting ceremony at 8:30 on Friday. Don't miss that. It's very beautiful and moving. There's going to be a yard art silent auction that ends at 10 p.m. I think they're doing the birdhouses again like they did last year. They're going to auction off the birdhouses. So come and get a cool birdhouse. There are 110 participants and 13 teams signed up so far, and they add more. They'll add more tomorrow. And
now, what about, have you heard about they're decorating peanuts, the peanuts that are still in their shell? And I'm not sure...
This sounds like a Ken Niebel thing.
It is, a
Yeah.
Ken Niebel thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly the purpose, or how they're going to judge them, but it's kind of a novel idea.
It's a mystery, and we'll have if you want to find out what's up with the peanut shells, you'll have to show up tomorrow night.
So now we've got Julie's Helpers Navajo Fried Bread and Taco Sale also on Friday at Ashley Pond. The community is invited to enjoy authentic Navajo fried bread and Navajo tacos at the second annual Julie's Helpers Memorial Scholarship Navajo Taco Sale. The event is from 5 to 7 p.m. At the pond in conjunction with Gordon's concert and the kickoff of the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. Julie's Helpers Memorial Scholarship Navajo Partners will prepare the fry bread and tacos for the event, and all proceeds benefit the scholarship fund, which we did a big story on LADailyPost.com about this, and there are 2 recipients this year of the scholarship. One gets $1,000 and one gets $2,000, I believe, to help them with their studies in college.
There's going to be a local poets reading Friday night at it's called Friday Night Out at Mesa Public Library from 7 to 8:30. Katie Katko and David Sheffert is, Jane Lynn is hosting. Local poets reading as part of the Friday Night Out, where they open businesses late on Friday night. The Mesa Public Library is going to stay open until 9 p.m. with all the regular library services available. They'll be hosting a series of poetry readings by local poets upstairs in the rotunda each Friday in June, beginning at 7 p.m. And on the 26th, next week, they're going to have David Mechtliner and Jane Lynn are going to read, and they're going to have more people each Friday night that are going to be reading, so don't miss that.
Now, those of you may know Mike Katko is a former principal of Mountain Elementary School, and he just began writing this fabulous poetry, and I did a story on him a while back, read his book of poems, and it's really good. And then David Schifferl, of course, worked at the laboratory and is also involved with the PAC-8 board.
Yeah. The Mountain Mixers Square Dance is going to be Saturday. If you want to do some square dancing, this is a really fun group, and they teach you. It's going to be June 16th, 7:30 to 9:30, and it starts at 7, and it's they're going to do rounds, mainstream tips, and the caller is Delbert Teeple, and the cuers are Bob and Sally Nolan. You don't have to dress up in square dance outfits. That's optional. Some people do, some people don't. Singles and visitors are more than welcome. It's going to be at the White Rock Municipal Complex at 118 Longview Avenue.
And we've got the 40th Annual Tour de Los Alamos on Sunday, June 17th at 8 a.m. This is the oldest bicycle race in the Southwest. The tour is part of the New Mexico Road Series presented by the Roadrunners Cycling Club and New Mexico Cycling. Starts downtown Los Alamos at Trinity and 20th Street before 8 a.m.
Now, beware on Sunday morning for the bicyclists, because they'll be around town. They'll be in town. They'll be towards Bandelier. They're doing the loop to Bandelier. Mm-hmm.
And you can get more information at tourdelosalamos.org, but you must register in person on Saturday between 7 and 8 p.m. at the Los Alamos National Bank, 1200 Trinity Drive. And then bib and packet pickup is during that time at the bank lobby. You can register in person Sunday between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. near Ruby K's and CB Fox on Central Avenue. The award ceremony begins at 2 p.m. Sunday near the race start area. They always need volunteers, so if you'd like to volunteer, go on tourdelosalamos.org and let them know that that you're willing to help.
They'd be glad to have more volunteers. Fire in the Sky is a movie that's going to be screened with Travis Walton at the Mesa Public Library on Saturday, June 16th. This movie screening will begin at 1. After the movie, Travis Davis is going to discuss the extraordinary events that occurred to him and his logging crew back on November 5th, 1975, and forever changed their lives. He's going to be discussing the differences between the film and what happened in the actual events. He's going to present updated information in the case, including recent scientific evidence and discoveries during National Geographic's visit to the Arizona mountain site for the new documentary series Chasing UFOs, which will air on the Nat Geo channel June 29th, 2012. So that'll be pretty interesting.
Now, if you want to know more, you can check out travis-walton.com. When they say fire in the sky, they must have thought that they saw a spaceship?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Father's Day Bird Tour, this Sunday, June 17th, the Pajarito Environmental Education Center will be offering a free birdscape tour of White Rock. This is a chance to visit 4 homes that have optimized their yards for attracting birds. The yards will be open for visitors from 1 to 5 p.m. This is a self-guided tour and no registration is required. The 4 yards on display this year will be the Duns at 107 Sierra Vista Drive, the Walkers at 304 Donna Avenue, the Foxes at 238 Rio Bravo Drive, and the Errants at 608 La Bajada. A map and directions are available at Peak's website, pajaritoeec.org, and participants may visit the yards in any order.
And then also with Peak on June 19th, there's going to be a summer family evening program where you will be able to meet all the neat critters at the Peak location on Orange Street. The June 21st, they're going to have a wildflower walk, so don't miss all their exciting things that they do all the time.
Hey, Greg, do you know what kind of critters that they might have
They have
over there?
snakes, they have furry little creatures, they have turtles, fish, different really interesting types of varieties of fish.
Any bugs?
Bugs, yeah, they got lots of bugs. And then they've got skeletons, and you can touch some of the fur of different animals that they have that they don't have anymore, but they have their fur.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So this is something brand new, and the chamber has started this as a way to kind of capture an audience that comes in of tourists and parks their cars in White Rock at this station they set up with nice benches for people that want to go down to Bandelier. They catch the shuttles there at the corner of NM4 and Rover Boulevard. So just across the way, the Los Alamos Creative District is accepting applications for exhibitors and vendors from throughout the area to display and sell their work at the White Rock Art and Artisanian Market that they're starting up in the parking lot of it's sort of to the left of Metzger's and just in front of the Hive. And the market is going to be set up from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every Sunday from June 17th through October 21st, and it's free to the public. The location is going to be in the outdoor space at the Hive, 134 NM4. There will be about 40 tents and tables that can be accommodated. The Hive is close by the parking and shuttle stop for Bandelier National Monument, which began this month. I'm already, because I live in White Rock and drive past there, see so many cars every day of visitors that have parked, got on shuttles, and went to Bandelier. And I've heard that those people, while they're waiting around, they go into the gas station there, they sell, food items, they go over and look at Metzger's, and so there really are, several hundred people a day. So this could be a really good way for artists to sell their wares. In fact, historically, about 350 cars per day come to Bandelier in the summer season. So now they're all parking there, and those carloads of people are available to look at your artwork if you so choose.
If you're interested in selling at the market, you need an application that has the terms and conditions and dates along with the payment options available for you to be at the market. And you can, what I would do is I would call the number 661-4807 to find out about getting an application.
Mm-hmm. Talk to Melanie Pena.
On Wednesday, June 20th, there's going to be movies at the park. They have this gigantic blow-up screen that the recreation department has, and the movie is going to be next Wednesday is going to be Cars 2, which is a G movie at Urban Park, and this is sponsored by the Bandelier National Monument. Also, the Trail Works Day is going to be happening. If you'd like to do some work up on Pajarito Mountain, helping to repair some trails.
This is this Saturday.
This Saturday, June 16th, they're going to be improving what the trail called Aspen for Trouble that goes from the Lodge to Camp May, and they're working on a new cross-country trail. The goal is to make it more beginner-friendly, which may require one small reroute of the trail and some widening in some places. You should meet on Saturday at the parking lot at the base of Pajarito Mountain Aspen Chair, which is the one a little further, at 9, and this is going to go from 9 to 1. And if you need to get more information, you can contact, it's the LASA, let's see if I can get this right. This is a tricky email, so I'm just going to spell it out. LASINGLETRACK So it's LA_track@gmail.com. And it's the beginner trail that they're working on. the Rocky Mountain Regional Director for the International Mountain Bike Association, arrived several days in late May to meet with the board of the local newly formed Los Alamos Single Track Association, as well as Tom Long, the general manager of Pajarito Mountain Ski Area. And Ryan is working with LASA members Peter Dickinson, Craig Martin, and Gary Parker to design a new and easier mountain bike trail up Pajarito Mountain and down that will complete the existing network of intermediate and expert trails. So they're trying to add a beginner trail. The LASA and International Mountain Bike Association members and Tough Riders and other volunteers are getting ready to start construction, but they're going to need help since the building the trail that is accessible to all levels of riders requires significant amounts of effort. So please think about going out there to help them with building this really cool trail that's going to wind down and make it so that people like me who aren't really great at mountain biking will be able to go down the mountain on our mountain bikes.
Now, Bandelier is extending their public comment period through tomorrow. They're giving the public another 2 weeks until June 15th to weigh in on the management of the Tansawi unit. Anyone interested in the future of Sankawi is welcome to provide their input on how best to manage the cultural and natural resources found there. So
get your input in on the Bandelier website. I think that's where it is. I think it's on the Bandelier website.
Yeah.
By tomorrow. They're also going to, at Bandelier, they're going to be doing an introduction to backpacking class with the Los Alamos Mountaineers. It's a 2-day introduction to mountain biking. It's going to be tomorrow at Peak and Saturday at Bandelier Visitor Center. The course is for adult hikers who want to experience the backcountry at Bandelier beyond day hikes. They invite both beginners and they experienced backpackers to participate in the special event. It's free except for Bandelier admission,
which is $6 a person, or 12, 2 or more in a car.
Right. So contact Bandelier or contact Bandelier.
Pajarito astronomers, the next scheduled dark night will be this Saturday. It's 4 days before the summer solstice at the Spiral Soccer Field at Overlook Park in White Rock. The sunset will be at about 8:30 p.m. and they're going to try to make it to midnight unless the weather or fatigue interferes. There will be no moon that night. 3 planets will potentially be visible that evening. Mercury setting in the west at around 10:15 p.m., Mars and Saturn.
Have you ever done that?
I have not.
It's very cool. They've got all kinds of homemade telescopes that are really nice. I mean, you know, scientists at Los Alamos, they know how to make telescopes. So they're very cool. It's very fun. You can see a lot of really cool astronomical visions up at Spiral Park.
Well, that's almost in my backyard, so I think I'll check it out.
You should wander over there. It's really, really, really cool.
I will.
All right.
So once again, we'd like to invite you, of course, to go out to Gordon's concert tomorrow night, but the next Friday night, June 22nd, Los Alamos Daily Post Day. We really want you to come out to the concert. We'd love to meet you all.
And listen to some cool country blues.
We'll see you next time.